Welcome back, everybody. Gaming Grandpa finishing up my MLS Glory save with the New York Red Bulls. This is Season 5. It's the finale. Kaput. There is no more. Now, for whatever reason, I have had quite a few glitches and bugs this season. And I'll get into a couple here. I'm not going to rant and rave about it like I usually do. But I did not get a season review. It's just really weird. I simmed it till about 10 December, and everybody was already on their season break. And so I loaded it back up, and I went day by day, and I didn't get a season review at all. It just had in the inbox, it said, here's your season review, and that was it. And I'm like, what the heck? So I don't know. I don't know what happened. But anyhow, I'm going to go through each tab and kind of cover what I can. I didn't have any more transfers out other than what I covered already in a previous episode. If I was going to be playing this next year, I have a lot of players that are going to be leaving. I'm going to have to get rid of a lot of players because I'm only allowed 3 designated player contracts, and I have 7 players that want them. So it's that's why there's turnover in the MLS, guys, right there. But I wanted to go through here real quick. We did win the Eastern Conference. We ended up losing 1, and we drew 2, and it was all in the second half of the season. I had quite a few players that were unhappy, and I checked the dynamics, and all of a sudden now they're fine. And I guess during that time period they weren't playing that well, but the locker room's still fine. But it's just crazy. Players just, they want to play more. They're like, hey, I'm a better player than a starter, and yada yada. And it's like, okay, whatever. But we did win the Eastern Conference. We won the Supporter Shield, which is good. We didn't win the Cup. We lost in the Cup. Oh, man. We lost in the, let me tell you, gosh darn it, I'm having a brain cramp. The Eastern Conference Final to Atlanta United. And you know what? They finished second, so kudos to them, but we had way more points. We have a better team. I don't know what happened, but we lost, which is ironic because I'm going to have another quick video after this talking about the teams I'm going to be playing next year in FM26, and Atlanta United is one of them because they finished dead last. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, so anyway, I want to go through the competitions real quick again. All right. Once again, they wanted us to win the MLS, and now here's the crazy part. We won the conference, which should be amazing. We won a Supporter Shield, but because we didn't win the Cup, the playoffs, I failed that objective, and it's ridiculous, but we won a Supporter Shield. We won the Campeones Cup last season. It starts at the very beginning of the year, and we won that. We won the Campeones Cup, which I could care less about. The League's Cup, we got knocked out yet again. In the U.S. Cup, we actually won that. So that was pretty cool. I'm going to go up in here, and I'm going to talk about the competitions real quick. The MLS Cup, we won 4 years out of the 5 that I played, and then we got knocked out. The Supporter Shield, we actually won all years. So that was really cool. The Eastern Conference, now here's what's funny. This is one of the glitches I was talking about, or bugs. We won the Eastern Conference all 5 years that I was managing, and it says we're runner-up in 27. Did we not win that thing? We clinched it. I don't know. I don't know. It's just really, really crazy. All right, the Club World Cup. Remember, we did win that one, which was an amazing feat because it's the first time I've ever won the Club World Championship with an MLS team. So that was really good. The Campeones Cup, we won. I don't know why it doesn't have 23 in there. Maybe because we didn't play it until 24. I think that's why. It's a year behind, maybe, I think. But we won that all 4 years. The League's Cup, we won 3 and lost 2. That's fine. I don't care. We lost the penalties to St. Louis, but it's fine. That doesn't bother me. The U.S. Cup, we won, the last 3 years, and the first 2 years we lost. So, you know what? I'll take that. That's not too bad. And, of course, the Supporter Shield, we just dominated. I mean, right here. It doesn't tell you what year you won. You have to go over here and look. But it wasn't too bad. Okay. Club Vision, they're disappointed because we didn't grow the club's reputation. I don't know what else I can do to grow the reputation in the MLS. You know, we won the Champions League pretty much every time we were in it. The League's Cup, we won 3 out of the 5. We won the Club World Championship and beat teams that are in top competitions, winners across the top competitions of the world. I don't know what else we could do. It's just the nature of the MLS. You know what I'm saying? So there's really not much we can do. All right, performance. I ended up with a C+, but, I'm not getting fired, but that's crazy. Match performance, the latter part. Transfer activity, we're not going to get into all of that because, the board understands. It's the supporters that aren't. Yeah, we had our defense let us down this year. And the squad, the club atmosphere is good. Everything's good. It is what it is. All right, the board supporters now. All right. We did have a little bit of an influx in supporters. We gained supporters, the following on social media, but we ended up season ticket holders went down for some crazy reason. I don't know why. Finances, look at that. We still have 77 million because of all the outs that I had. But you know what? It is what it is. League specific right now, because the season ended, we are currently over cap, which is fine. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm going to be losing a lot of international slots too. So hopefully a lot of these players like Endrick would be getting his green card. But yeah, a lot of these players would end up leaving because Endrick, they're all wanted, of course, and I'll probably take advantage of it. He's unhappy because we failed to win the MLS. You know what? You're a team leader. You guys, it's not my fault. The team's on the field. You guys have to do better. There's not much I can do about that. So be as unhappy as you want. That's fine. I don't care. But for the most part, it's been a very successful series. We won a crap load of... that's not what I want. I want history. Nope. Is it club vision? Oh my gosh, club info, history, competitions. Nope. That's not it either. Landmarks, no. Oh well. I was going to show you how many trophies we won. We won 7 trophies that year. We won the Campeones Cup. Every year you have the conference, you have the supporter shield, which is the overall best record. You have the MLS Cup, you have the Campeones Cup, you have the League's Cup, the US Cup, and the Champions Cup, Champions League. Champions Cup is what they call it. And then every 4 years the Club World Championship. But we did pretty well. Oh, honestly. All right, the best 11, I'm going to cover that. Green, of course, is goalkeeper. Trilly is the right back, with Williams and Bittick are my 2 center backs, and Cooper is the left back, which is crazy. Spendy, remember him? Irankunda, Misahui, and Kabik, and then Endrick and Klamala. Believe it or not, Klamala is in there, which is really crazy. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so goalkeeper Peretz. Reyes was a defender. Fernando was an attacking midfielder. Alvarez, who's still on the team, is an attacking midfielder. This guy, he's a striker. Tolkien is a left back, and then Van Persie, of course, is a striker. So that's pretty cool. That's them. All right. The records, let me see. The highest league position was first. I don't know. We've been first, All right. Most points in the season was this year. We had 95. Most league wins in the season. We had 31, which was this year. We don't care about the defeats. Fewest league defeats in the season was 1. We actually tied that this year. All right, most league draws. We don't care about that. Here we go. Most league goals scored was 143 last year. That's crazy, man. Attendances, nope, nothing in there. All right. He remains the highest transfer fee paid was Killiman. Received see, once again, highest transfer fee received. Van Persie. Oh, yeah. He left. That's right. 77 million. And then, wow, that's crazy. I forgot about that. Never mind. I take that back. Okay. Most league goes by players 108. In a season is Endrick. Endrick was goals by player in a season. I don't understand why that's twice, but hey, it is what it is. I'm looking here. Axel Kai was the youngest player. He was on my reign. Let me see here. Okay. Most assists in the season was Kabik with 33 and 25. And then Green had most shutouts, which was 25. That's awesome. Most player matches award was 11 this year with Endrick. Wow. That's crazy. And youngest goal scorer was Kai. That is awesome too. Most matches won in a row, 21. Most matches without losing was 78. And that takes, most matches without conceding was 4. Now, you need at least 5 and then 10 and 20 to get the achievements on Steam, but thank goodness we don't care about Steam achievements. So, it is what it is. But, let me see here. Highest transfer fee paid. Lamati, yeah, that was a crazy one. Zapotnik, Endrick, Kellyman, and then Jung was this year. Received 23 was Lewis Morgan. Mansbrook was in 24. Spendy, Osman, and then Van Persie. That's crazy, man. Crazy. That's how much we spent. A lot of money. 132 million, 141 million. That's a lot. That's crazy. All right, most overall goals. Endrick. Oh, Spendy. There you go. Endrick is still 30. Most goals in a player in a match. Oh, Killiman had 4. That's crazy that Killiman. I don't know why they had that twice. Most. Ooh. 32. He missed it by 1. That's crazy. Most shutouts. That would be Green, of course. Ooh. He had 15. No wonder Paulson was complaining because he didn't start. Remember the goalkeeper, I didn't have anybody in that position. So good for him. He's the one I wanted to play anyway. Rating, Endrick, Kellerman, Brown, and Spendy 2 years in a row. That's crazy. Endrick with 11. That's crazy. Worst discipline, 14 yellow cards by Vidic. Oh, man. My youngest player. All right, this kid, Sipke, and then Kanurik, Kai. That's awesome. Oldest player. Paulson, yeah, Silva. Remember, I had to sign him to get my right back. That's crazy. Youngest goal scorer. Sipke, Kanurik, Kai, and then, Durkotz. That's cool. Oldest goal scorer. Paredes scorer and Vidic. They're not really older, are they? Fans Player of the Year. They haven't voted yet. That's crazy. Endrick, last year. Brown, 25. And then Spendy, 23 and 24. Fastest goal. Oh, wow. Kamante, 1 minute and 17. 20 seconds by Endrick. 23 seconds by Token. That is insane. But anyway, guys, that wraps up my MLS Glory series with the New York Red Bulls. I am sorry I didn't get to have all the snazzy PowerPoint slides. I'm going to be redoing it for 2026. I don't like that, and I'm going to be just simming instead of playing week by week like I was with the New York Red Bulls. They're my babies. I don't know what else I can say. But I'm going to finish up the DC United save. I am working on that now. My goal is to get everything loaded by the time 26 comes out, and I'm going to have a video on that here in just a bit. But anyway, guys, thanks for staying with me, watching me complete the New York Red Bulls MLS Glory series. It's 5 seasons completed, so it was a lot of fun. But anyway, guys, stay tuned for more. I'll have DC United next. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you at the next episode.